Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Harmonie project. This project is more than PMH's first development in Binzung, but a story of how we chose long-term value over short-term comfort. It's about how we worked smart across teams to deliver quality while respecting cost constraints in a middle-end market. A project that required us to balance quality, cost control, and market competitiveness from the very beginning. For today's presentation, we will walk you through 4 chapters, starting strong constraints versus high expectations, a difficult but strategic decision, working methodology, proactive cost management, update interior design to increase competitiveness.
Chapter 1, Starting Point, Strong Constraints, High Expectations. The Bin Yang project was initiated under a design and build approach with strict cost and timeline limitations. From the beginning, we have the participation of 4 designers, SWA, MHA, New Tcons, and Cubic Architects. Although SWA and MHA both provided us with the high-efficient design with 4 towers, around 15 units per floor, New Tcons proposed an option with 3 towers in total, 2 towers with higher standard, only 12 units per floor, and 1 tower with 30 units per floor. This way, there are towers with higher living standards, and there's tower with economic factors, keeping the overall efficiency high and a reasonable construction cost. However, we didn't choose any of them because we were looking for a more interesting design. Finally, Phú Mỹ Hưng chose the proposal from Cubic Architect. 5 towers, 10 to 11 unit per floors, higher construction costs and less NSA efficient compared to the other options. However, the design can be a benchmark for our brand and reputation in this new market.
Chapter 2, a difficult but strategic decision. We chose our strongest architectural option, but more complex and less efficient. Therefore, we need to optimize design quality and project efficiency. First of all, we need to re-evaluate the checklist system applied to this project. Keep it selective, eliminating things that unnecessarily and doing adjustments if needed. The target is minimal impact to the customer experience or overall aesthetic. For example, the typical corridor was minimized from 1.6 meter to 1.5 meter, raising the floor's efficiency and saving the cost, while maintaining the width of the typical lobby is nearly 3 meters to ensure a comfortable feeling for residents when accessing the lobby area. 6,800 square meters of balustrade, we changed from glass balustrade to galvanized steel balustrade. This is not only good for the cost, but also good for safety and ventilation. The podium area had an estimated 7,000 square meters changed from stone to stone paint. This decision involved careful selection of the paint specification to guarantee durability and high quality. In order to control the total price of the product, make it competitive to the market, the total area of the product should be compact and require the most efficient layout. In order to achieve this, from the beginning, we worked closely with the designer for the standard unit, maximize the view and ventilation, clear function, no redundant or inefficient areas. As a result, not one apartment, but all apartments with natural ventilation, optimal layout. This project stands out in the market due to its optimal design, especially many 2-bedroom units with dual-sided windows. Furthermore, even the 1-bedroom apartments offer remarkably open and expansive views. Form follows function. The overall massing takes shape from the layout. By generating the building's form from optimized apartment configurations, we guarantee 100% layout efficiency for every unit. Maximizing sellable area, we also adjusted the design to increase the sellable area of the project, directly create profit for the project. In April 2021, as estimated by SFDD, the project needs a total NSA of around 98,000 square meters in order to achieve the business target of the project. We reviewed the design and found that there were positions on the podium which we can increase the NSA. On the 4th floor, we eliminated 1 lap pool to save the construction cost, re-evaluated the facilities to add more units. The typical corridor also brought down to 1.5 meter width to increase the overall efficiency.
As a result, more than 2.3 thousand square meters of NSA increase brought the benefit up to $4.2 million as estimated.
Chapter 3, Proactive Cost Management. This is the first project requiring strict cost control continuously during the design stage. The target is no bigger than $500 per 1 square meter. An ambitious goal required a proactive cost management strategy from the very beginning. Obviously, not a one-time exercise, but as a continuous, systematic process. First, early review and benchmarking. We conducted detailed reviews and compared with reference projects across every sector and categories. Second, seamless collaboration on every design stage with all the consultants and Phú Mỹ Hưng internal teams to ensure that no sudden or uncontrollable cost spikes. And third, a value check means we validate cost against value to ensure every cost item delivered real value. As a result, we successfully tendered the project below the expected cost. Furthermore, we still have sufficient funds to upgrade the product and deliver more to the customers, including air conditioning and water heating systems to customers.
Chapter 4. Interior Upgrade for the Whole Project. The reason for this upgrade is that we encountered difficulties due to the 1/2000 submission, as well as MOC restrictions on the number of floors and basement regulations, which prolonged the project. Although in 2025 we got the construction license and meet the requirements from company's business plan, we had to upgrade the interior to increase the market competitiveness. Basement. While our initial scope covered only basic finishing, we have since upgraded the area with enhanced decorative elements. Elevators. Originally planned with a standard interior across all 5 towers, the elevators have been upgraded to feature 5 unique, bespoke designs, one for each tower. The design aesthetic for all 5 main residential lobbies has been elevated, offering a more premium experience. Water. Metal. Fire. Forest. Earth. But most importantly, we elevated apartment handover standards with high standard fit-outs, full kitchen, integrated ceiling and lighting, full sanitary ware, AC system, and water heaters. For conclusion, we chose the harder way, but prioritized the brand image development, smart optimization and smart cost saving to achieve maximum efficiency, creating measurable values, enhancing product competitiveness in the market. Before saying goodbye, let's take a small tour around this beautiful project. Thank you and goodbye.